वेलकम बैक टू द वेलनेस शो। आज क्या हो रहा है, मुझे लगा मेरी बर्फ मेरी बर्फ आ गई है। जी हाँ, वेलकम कर रहे हैं हम आपको एक दफ़ा फिर वेलनेस शो में। और यहाँ पर नगीना जो है वो आज हम बता रहे हैं आपको कि नगीना जो है उनका लाइफस्टाइल क्या था और उसके बाद जो चेंजेस वो लेकर आई 3 महीने में, वो आज हम सब मिलकर देखते हैं।
Was the motivation from our expert enough for you to actually do something about your lifestyle?
Yes, it was. It was very useful for them to give me actual guidance on how I should proceed and what exactly I should be doing, rather than just listening to kind of advice that was very general. The advice they gave me was very specific, so that helped me a lot.
I think it would be interesting for the viewers as well to find out. Can you share with us what were you having? What was your average day in terms of, say, just run through with us what you were having breakfast, lunch and evening. Just a quick recap.
Sure. My breakfast was always cereal. So I'd always start the day with a bowl of cereal.
Which cereal?
Special K. That's always my favourite.
That was the cereal you were having, okay, fine.
So I'd start my day with Special K, and then mid-morning I'd have a snack. So it depended really. I'd sometimes have fruit, but I admit I used to have chocolate as well. For lunch I would have a sandwich or kind of some frozen fish or something like that. And then again I'd eat another snack in the afternoon. And then for dinner, like you saw, I'd have a chicken and mushroom pie or a chicken curry or rice or something like that.
And what's changed now?
I think the biggest change I've made is really portion size. So my diet has pretty much kept the same, but my portion size has reduced. So my cereal bowl has gone from being a big bowl to quite a small bowl, and I tend to put more fruit in there with it. So I'll have less cereal, more fruit.
I mean, basically, Yasmin, and to the viewers, that even if you don't count calories or look at anything, if you take a third off your plate, by the end of the day, you've actually maintained a deficit of about 500 calories, and that's what we need to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week. So without even thinking, all you need to do is just take that third off, which you've so gallantly shown, and actually achieve results.
Yes. You can see that, you know, I mean, everyone was commenting on her, you know, she looked slimmer. One thing, Dr. Nabeel, you know, last time, if you remember, when she was here in the studio, you told her to actually go to the doctor, have her cholesterol level checked up. So what's the result? She listened to your advice and she had been to the doctor. She had her result. If you just tell us.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think all the viewers may remember that she was quite scared actually to get her blood lipid profile done.
She thought it was going to be very high and didn't want to face the
reality. और अब देखें ये बहुत ही pleasing results हैं to some extent. Total इनका जो cholesterol है वो 3.76 millimoles per liter है और बहुत सारे मुल्कों में मिलीग्राम पर डेसीलीटर में मेजर करते हैं, तो वो definitely इनका cholesterol जो है वो 200 मिलीग्राम से नीचे है। और जो HDL जो हाई डेंसिटी लिपोप्रोटीन और गुड कोलेस्ट्रॉल, हैप्पी कोलेस्ट्रॉल, तो वो थोड़ा सा लो है इनका, वो 0.74 मिलीमोल्स पर लीटर है और मिलीग्राम पर डेसीलीटर में वो तकरीबन होगा अबाउट 55 से ऊपर होना चाहिए। तो आपका डेफिनेटली अराउंड 50 या 50 से नीचे होगा अगर कन्वर्ट करें हम। और जो नेक्स्ट चीज़ है वो है ग्लूकोज, इनका जो मेजर हुआ है वो 4.9 मिलीमोल्स पर लीटर है जो नॉर्मल रेंज में है। तो इसमें जो बात देखने वाली ये है कि हाई डेंसिटी लिपोप्रोटीन लो है, तो द क्वेश्चन इज हाउ यू कैन एलिवेट इट और रेज इट। सो द बेस्ट थिंग टू डू इज़ टू एक्सरसाइज। किसी डाइट में या ये स्टैटिन्स जो हैं ये इतना ज़्यादा रोल नहीं है इनका इसको रेज करने के लिए। So I think the best thing to do is to exercise, more physical activity, so HDL will start going up.
Actually, HDL also from the food's point of view, there is a little bit of research going on, like in certainly some types of polyphenols, you know, there's some antioxidants which have been shown to perhaps help as part of a healthy diet, of course, and also oily fish plays a little bit of a role as well. So, you know, but exercise, as Nabeel says, is the sort of the top of the list.
So exercise is one thing which you were not actually doing, incorporating in your lifestyle. Have you brought some kind of change into this routine?
Yes, I have. I've started going to the gym and try and go 2 to 3 times a week. So I'm trying to do it at a level that I can maintain and do regularly. And then I try and walk more, and as Baldeesh said last time, when I walk, I don't just kind of stroll, I try and do a brisk walk. So when my daughter's asleep in the pram, I'll go walking with her. So that's definitely helped.
With your gym exercise, have you got to actually, you've had a plan done for you from the instructor?
Yes.
Because, you know, that's quite important, because sometimes a lot of people join classes or join a gym and they do their own thing, which is absolutely fine. But from the weight loss point of view, it's also important to build up our resistance, to be more muscular. And that you can do mainly with weights or some kind of resistance exercise. Like in zaruri weights, you can even, if you walk uphill, you're building up the leg muscles. If you swim the length of the pool, you're building up the arm muscles. Now muscles, what they tend to do is that even at rest, muscles burn more calories. So every pound of muscle you have, it's burning 45 calories in the day. For every pound of fat you have, you're burning 2 calories in the day. So the idea is that if you're doing exercise, combine cardiovascular with resistance. So you're building that, that sort of burning the calories. You're boosting your metabolic rate, basically.
और डॉक्टर नबील, जैसे कि आपको मालूम है कि इनकी हिस्ट्री है और जेनेटिकली शी इज़ वेरी मच प्रीडिस्पोज टू ऑल दीज इलनेसेस, तो कहाँ तक अगर ये स्टडीज़ को रखें, इस जो इनका अभी लाइफस्टाइल में चेंजेस आए हैं, तो कहाँ तक इनको ये हेल्प मिलेगी कि ये इन चीज़ों से बचें जो इनके पेरेंट्स और या
देखिए, जो हम हमेशा जो फोकस करते हैं वो है प्री मैच्योर हार्ट डिजीज़। तो ये डॉक्यूमेंटेड है कि मेल्स में लेस दैन 55 और फीमेल्स में अंडर द एज ऑफ 65 अगर किसी की फैमिली में ये हिस्ट्री है हार्ट डिजीज़ की, तो ये बड़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग फैमिली हिस्ट्री कंसिडर की जाती है। तो इस सिनेरियो में इनके जितने भी ये फिगर्स हैं ये काफ़ी अब रीअश्योरिंग हैं। तो अगर ये इसी तरह अपनी सेहत का ख्याल रखें तो होपफुली ये प्री मैच्योर हार्ट डिजीज़ का शिकार नहीं होंगी इन द वेरी नियर फ्यूचर। तो मैं यही कहूँगा कि सिर्फ यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा बस HDL वाली सिर्फ बात है जो ज़रा इनको।
But she's already started to go to the gym and also she's actually walking as well on a regular basis.
In the last program, because your daughter took over, and we were talking how much time is spent taking her to this class and that. How have you managed to now incorporate your gym? Still doing whatever you were doing.
Looking after,
you know, I think the viewers would like to know how can they sort of sort out their kids. You know,
I think it depends. I mean, I've tried not to cut down on things like her classes because I want her to carry on doing that, and I find that's important for her. But what I have done are things like on the weekends, like you saw, my husband takes my daughter swimming. Right. So during that time, I can go to the gym.
So you're delegating a bit.
Exactly. Or in the evening when he gets home, instead of watching TV, I'll go to the gym. So, or maybe in the morning before he goes to work, I'll go to the gym. So it's, I think if you've got enough motivation, you'll always find the time, and that's the thing. It's finding that motivation. If you've got that, then it fits in.
And what about your TV watching and that cake? That sort of
you can't forget that. We all enjoyed it. Although we didn't eat it, but we all enjoyed it.
The cake has gone and the weights have come in.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
So if I'm watching TV, I'll try and do a bit of kind of physical activity. So,
what do you use? Do you actually use free weights?
Yes, I've got a set of dumbbells.
Because I have some patients actually, I don't know if you are watching it, but there's one particular lady who actually, when she's watching telly, like you, but she used to munch on Chowdhry and, you know, Gartia and stuff like that. So we had a chat, and after watching you and so on, so she actually now, she sits there and she said that the sugar that she stopped using in her food, the bags of sugar, she holds each bag in her hand and does that exercise while she's watching TV. Because she said, well, she's saving up on her sugar, so she's got these packets lying in her cupboard. So, you know, she's using those as free weights. So, you know, all of you, and the ghee pots and so on, just use those as the weights, you know. I think at least you won't spend money on free weights.
So, अब बताइए नगीना. Now is the time now. I think the proof of the pudding is in its eating. और वो आपका जो है नजर आ रहा है यहाँ पर weighing machine.
Now let's see scale shows.
How much have you reduced?
Actually, I think on the screen we saw earlier on कि इनका जो weight पहले था it was 83.9, wasn't it?
83.8.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
83.8. I don't know if the camera can focus on this, but this is an astounding 75.3.
Well done.
So that is some weight loss.
Amazing.
That
Yes,
is really good.
definitely.
And as you say, it's been just over 3 months,
Yes.
and that's quite a lot of weight to
It's a really
lose.
great achievement.
How do
Well
you
done.
feel about
Many
that?
congratulations,
Thank you.
Regina.
I
mean,
feel
it must
really
be.
good. Yeah,
feel
very
good?
happy. Yeah.
Yes, hard work she has put into it. It seems, yes.
I mean, that's almost 8 kilos, over 8 kilos. So that's quite a weight. I mean, also from the dress size, you must have come down sort of the sort of clothes you're buying.
Yeah.
So you've got a new wardrobe now?
I'm getting there.
Any excuse for shopping,
Exactly.
eh?
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to know one thing. I mean, was it a lot of pressure on you that you will be coming here after 3 months and doing the things, and whether, I mean, everyone is going to see. So that was it a good motivation, or was it a lot of pressure on you?
I think initially I felt a lot of pressure, so I was trying to lose weight very quickly. But then I took a more pragmatic view and I thought, let me look at this as more a long-term thing. Obviously, I wanted to lose weight before I came here, but it's not just for the programme, it was for myself and to carry on with a healthy lifestyle. So I think initially, yes, the pressure was there, but then when I sat back and looked at what I wanted to achieve, it was more a long-term thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or any compliments? Did you get any compliments from your family or friends? Because, you know, definitely we have actually noticed it, so they must have noticed.
Yeah, all the time,
the
especially
change.
when I see people who I haven't seen for a long time, a few months, they definitely comment.
Yeah, and also the complexion.
Yeah.
I think
It
that
makes a difference
definitely
to everything.
it reflects on your skin. If you're really living healthily, does.
Have you found anything very difficult? Like, is there anything in your day, or you think, oh, you know, I mean, dude, what's the
What I put myself into.
Yeah, exactly. Why did I ever meet those people? You know,
No, it's not like that. But I think what I do find difficult is when I go out to eat, so socialising, I find difficult in a sense, especially when you're going to someone's house for dinner. I think when you're going to a restaurant, it's a bit easier because you can make the choices as to what you want to eat. When you're going to someone's house and they've got all these nice food and desserts and things, it can be really tempting.
so how have you overcome that?
I think it's, firstly, don't go, as you said, never go somewhere on an empty stomach. So I always make sure I've eaten something small but healthy before you go. And then also, again, it's taking a long-term view. So it's saying, okay, I'll allow myself a treat today, but then that's it for the next week or the next 2 weeks, or I'll work a bit more in the gym. So it's...
You
it's just-
compensate.
exactly.
Yeah, she's certainly looking like an ambassador of Simply Health, really. This is what we wanted to achieve, and we are really
Definitely.
glad. And you have definitely cut down your risk of having premature heart disease and diabetes.
So I think through these real life examples, many people, they can take this, I think, initiative and the courage to do those things, because they say if you can do it, definitely with a daughter and like your profession, everything you're doing, job, they think that yeah, if you can do it, definitely they also can do it. So this is definitely a very, very positive message coming from you.
But did you yourself think you could do it? Because I remember meeting you the first time, and you, because you're, I mean, obviously, like with every parent, kids come first. And I think at that time the priority was, no, everything has to be for my little girl. But you're thinking, I mean, it's still first for her, but I think you yourself is taking more pride, and more, the self-esteem has certainly gone up as well.
And I think it's also, I realise that I have to set an example to her. So I have to, if I want to show that I'm a healthy person and I want her to be healthy, then I have to set the example.
Yeah.
So I think you're right, it has to be for yourself, but when you've got a young family, you also have to think you're setting an example to them.
And how does Naeem, your husband, feel about your change?
He's really happy.
Good,
He's
good.
really happy,
Yeah.
and he's encouraged me a lot, and he's kept me going, so that's been good as well.
As it is, you know, he really very much wanted you to actually change a bit in terms of your lifestyle as well as lose weight. So that must be really great, yeah.
And
So
I remember, I think he has a family history of heart disease and diabetes as well. So I think it would be good for the whole family really to adopt healthy lifestyle.
Okay, great. I think that's very, very positive result we had from you. Thank you very much.
जी, तो बॉटम लाइन है कि इन्होंने जो नगीना कर सकती हैं तो वो आप भी सब कर सकते हैं। ये था मैसेज हमारा। और अब लेते हैं छोटी सी ब्रेक के बाद हम इस पे और डिस्कशन करेंगे। अगर आपका कोई फ़ोन कॉल अगर आप करना चाहें, कोई कमेंट देना चाहें, कोई और सजेशन देना चाहें तो प्लीज़ कॉल अस आफ्टर दिस शॉर्ट ब्रेक।